Hi everyone, nice meeting you all again. Today we'll see the rear part of your desktop computers. So the connectors available here, we are going to look into it. Remember, the same type of connectors will be available in your laptop also, but some connectors are not available in your laptop. So today we'll go directly to the connectors which are available in your desktop. Fine. You would have seen your desktop some connectors where you don't know which device has to be connected in that circuit. So we'll go from top to bottom. So already you know that this is your power cable where you have to insert in this pin. Okay. So below that you will be seeing a violet connector and a green connector. So that violet, it's a 6-pin PS2 connector which is supposed to be connected for keyboard. Nowadays motherboard comes with this or only USB connectors. Next you will be seeing a green color 6-pin PS2 connector which is for mouse. Still some board they are giving along with this connectors, but some motherboards which is above i3 and i5, some boards it's obsolete, they don't use this type of connectors, they have only USB connectors for mouse and keyboard. Fine. So what is this PS2? PS2 means it is port setting. Okay, so the keyboard connector is here, next to it you have a mouse connector. Remember, if you have interchanged the device, what happens? Instead of keyboard, you have connected your mouse in the keyboard connector and your keyboard in the mouse connector. What happens? You won't damage your device, but your device won't work because your CPU won't recognize the device. That's it. So nothing to worry. So you do not panic or get little bit fear that might be your device is damaged. Okay, so it's a tip again, your device doesn't get damaged. Only thing is you'll have to check again and see that your violet connector is for keyboard and your green color connector is for mouse. Fine. Okay, next below that you'll be seeing a 25-pin D-shaped connector. 25-pin D-shape, it is 2 rows, 25 pin. It will be in a D-shaped connector. D, A, B, C, D. That D, alphabet D connector. So what happens here is, it's having a holes which is supposed to be, they say it's as a female connector. So next to it you will be seeing a 9-pin pin type connector which they say as male connector. So this is also a serial port which you can connect your mouse as well as game port, they say. You can have your joystick connected here, but nowadays joystick comes with USB connector. So this is a game port. Previous motherboards, even latest motherboards, some devices they have this connector. Fine. So this 25-pin D-type connector, female connector, is used for printers, that is dot matrix printers. Fine. So nowadays even dot matrix printer comes in USB connector. Okay, still if you don't know like what is this connector is, it is for printers. Printer, that is, it is for parallel port printers. Parallel port printer is which is your dot matrix printer. So I'll let you know later on about your printers. So this is for printer. Then next to it you have a blue color connector, 9-pin D-shaped female connector, which it is for monitor, display connector. So for monitor you have to connect in this place. From the monitor you will be having a cable which is a 9-pin connector. It is supposed to be a VGA connector. So you'll have to connect your monitor to this place. Then if your CPU is on, your display comes through this output to your monitor. So you're able to understand? Okay. So next, below that you have USB connectors. It is something like an edge connector. USB connectors. It is a 4-pin connector here. If you see that USB connector, you will see inside 4 pins inside. So you will be having 4 USB connector here. Why we have 4 USB? Because you know that USB comes with 2.0 version as well as 3.0. But still you will be having n number of USB devices connected. So remember, in one CPU you can connect around 127 USB devices. You can connect 127 USB devices. Fine. So next to it you have a RJ45 connector, which is for networking. It's a networking socket where you will be having a RJ45 connector. It is 4+4 wire. For phone connector it is RJ11, which is 2+2 wire. So here it is 4+4. Let me tell you later on what are the type of colors and how to identify. So here it is RJ45 connector for your local area network, where you will be having a RJ45 connector. Okay, so you should not get confused between phone connector and network connector. So network connector comes with 4+4 wire, which is said to be RJ45. For phone connector it is RJ11, which is 2+2 wire. So below that you have small connectors, which is supposed to be, your pink is for mic, your green color, light green is for audio out, then you have your violet color, which is line in. So I already said that pink is for mic, where you can connect your mic and you can go on for your recording. Then your green color is for audio out, which is you can use for your headphone or take from this to an amplifier. So line in is nothing, where you can get your audio inside your system. You can feed it inside, so it is line in. Then you can amplify through this output and hear it. So once you are getting line in, it can be even analog, and then it can be converted into digital, and the output can be digital. Fine. So you're clear about it? So let me again once more tell you that you have a connector. Violet connector is for keyboard, which is a 6-pin known as PS2 connector. Green color is for mouse. Then you have a 25-pin female connector, D-shaped connector. See that you connect it in that correct shape. If you doesn't connect properly, if you don't connect properly, what happens is you might damage your connector or connector on the motherboard. And here you have a 9-pin male connector, D shape, which is for game port, where you can use joystick or even your mouse. It's a serial port. Then below you have a 9-pin female connector, which is for monitor connector, for monitor. So here see that if it is a female, then you will be having a pin type connector in your monitor. Take precaution that if you don't fix it in a proper position, you might damage your pin from the monitor connector which you have. Then you have 4 USB connector. Then next to it you have a RJ45 connector for your network. Then you have a pink color connector, which is for mic. Then next to it you have a connector which is for audio out, or you can use your headphone. Then next to it you have a pink color connector, which is a line in connector. Fine. So you clear about it? Thank you. See you again.